Yo, Super Herda, and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. And today I want to be checking out our first legendary showcase of the Colossal Fossils update. I know I still have tons of legendaries from all throughout the game to show off, but I've been really happy about this legendary card. I wanted to show it off and talk about it, and of course, that is the Pleurodon that I will never have any hope of ever pronouncing. I just have to find her. You know what, let's go ahead and do on, that should help me find her. Yep, I did. Okay, so of course she is a smarty card, 1 sun cost, a 2 damage, 2 health, Lima-Pleurodon. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but she's a very, very cool bean animal plant. I've never seen really that tag, animal plant. I don't really know too many. I mean, I guess I have, you know, of course, just like the bear cub and stuff. I don't really see that used too much. Maybe at some point the plants will have their own version of a pet deck, but for right now, she's amphibious. She has Dino Roar. Shuffle Magic Beanstalk into your deck. Now, if you don't know what Dino Roar is, I explained it in our most recent episode of PvZ Heroes where I spent 10,000 gems on accidentally hitting my microphone. Not actually. We spent it on 10,000 gems on the Colossal Fossils DLC update. So, very cool, not DLC. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Spending 10,000 gems on the Colossal Fossil pack. We got this and many, many of the legendaries. I have 3 of them right now. Hopefully I will have 4 soon. You know what? Should I buy one now? Yeah, let's go ahead and buy one now. I already have a deck set up with it with Citron. I already had an amphibious bean deck for Citron, so it was just a perfect fit to slide that in there. I have tweaked it a little bit with other bean cards that have been added in the Colossal Fossil updates that I'll be showing now. This is my current Citron amphibians deck, and before I get into it, I do just want to remind people, because some people get a little confused, I'm not an expert at this game. I never really try to claim to be. We'll go ahead and get rid of one of you. And I'm always working on different decks, and I'm always trying to make them as best as I can, but I don't always land on the mark. So if you have any suggestions on what I can do to improve this deck, or you wanna let me know your strategies with the Lima-Pleurodon, let me know. I would love to hear, but for now, this is my setup. Really, basically, it is your typical bean deck, and the goal with Lima-Pleurodon, of course, is to get as many of those beanstalks in your deck as you can, and that can be crazy. At some point, you're just playing card after card, and they're all just, you know, what is it called? The beanstalk. So, and what's really cool about that is they will draw a card, which means you have a higher chance of drawing another one. It just gets really crazy. We'll try it on casual first. Oddly, actually, maybe not. I'm on pretty low rank right now, and really recently, I will get my butt kicked constantly in casuals every single time, but in ranked, I win almost every time. I don't know, maybe my luck streak will flip, or maybe it'll just be awful today, because I'm usually really unlucky when I record. But we'll see what I get. I have 4 of the Lima-Pleurodon, so I should be able to, at the least, if I don't win any games, show it off in today's video. It's something you definitely wanna play turn 1 or 2. This isn't a bad setup, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch those things up. Now, I do have some other cards that aren't bean related, like this one right here, which of course is a grave mistake trick. It bounce a gravestone, draw a card, and the idea with that kind of trick is to go ahead and try to get more cards in my hand, because every time we draw a card, and she might actually end up zapping that, I think she has that superpower, which would be unfortunate. That's my own problem from playing on turn 1. I should have probably tried to bait it out a little bit, because she's definitely thinking about something. But my goal is just to draw as many cards as possible, because that's going to give me a higher chance to play those beautiful 1 cost, 4 damage things. Okay, she's actually gonna do that. That has amphibious. I guess she'd rather attack me directly and get a, she should get a card for that. When it damages a plant, it draws a card. Oh, it doesn't. Because yeah, there is a difference between a plant and a plant hero that they very clearly specify at times. Okay, so I really don't know what I wanna do here. I have a feeling she's gonna try to take care of our Admiral here, and at the end of the day, it is more important to protect the Admiral. I think he's still more of a backbone to this deck than the Lima-Pleurodon is, so we're still gonna protect her, or protect him for this turn, because I had a feeling she might use a trick against it, because she didn't use anything on her zombie phase. Okay, she did that. If she had done that to my Admiral, it would have been bye-bye. Okay, so she's just gonna do that twice. That does stink, but I got 3 more of the Lima-Pleurodons, and we already got 1 beanstalk in the works somewhere in our hand, which is great, or in our deck. And there's another card, this one I use also to sort of activate Lima-Pleurodon. I will put you here. I will give you more health so you don't get taken out. Oh, cool, watermelon. And I'll put you there. And that's gonna activate her shield. That's totally fine with me. What is it gonna be? Because I'm pretty sure she has lightning. Let's see, what kind of combo is she? She's a beastly Brainy. I think Brainy has electrocution? Maybe not? Maybe not. But I'm almost positive. I can't say. What is Electric Boogaloo? He is like, he's crazy sneaky? No, he's not crazy sneaky. Okay, what was that card? Oh, that was a card that does that. Okay. Oh, does that take care of like both types of the card? Okay. So that's sort of a problem, is she's also playing a bit of the same game here. She's trying to get as many cards in her hand as possible. Ooh, okay. And this sort of is a problem I'm running into with this deck, no matter what revisions I make, is that I keep running out of card momentum. So I definitely need to, I mean, and I thought that what might help there is of course getting cards that put more in your hand. So maybe I'm just not quite doing it just right. How many more of those does she have? Oh. And I did actually just recently, right before this episode, I did tweak the deck because I did not have any environment cards in this setup. And I just feel like that was such a huge problem. I'm not gonna play that just yet. I feel like that was such a huge problem because of the fact that I can't counter any environments. Cause like this environment right here, this is only gonna get worse and worse for me. More cards are gonna spawn in that are worse than the previous ones, you know? And that ain't no good. So hopefully soon we can find ourselves getting a environment card. I think I got the one where amphibious plants get +2 and non-amphibious zombies get -2 damage. And that'll be really good because a lot of this deck does have amphibious stuff in it. Now I did actually also remove the navy bean from this deck because I feel like more than not, I would just end up getting that card when I really wanted a different card. So for right now, we just fell behind in damage, but before that, we were ahead. So that's good to see. That's actually a good sight to see. I'm hoping she plays a gravestone soon. There it is. Now, unfortunately, this is not an amphibious, but totally fine with me because he's not going anywhere and he has evade, but isn't that big of a deal. I think I might wanna go ahead and do the, whatever this thing is called, transmorgify. I think I will transmorgify you. Okay, that's really not that much of a threat. And now she can't spawn any more cards because she definitely has some wicked card momentum right now. She just keeps on getting more and more, and she can tell she has a huge hand. I have 2 cards right now. So if she could play a gravestone so I could flick it, that'd be great. Oh my, okay, that's not gonna be fun. I don't know where she's gonna play that, but hopefully I could bounce it into that swamp lane again. That'd be nice. But for right now, that's probably gonna activate the shield. Oh, it didn't, so that's actually best case scenario for me right there. Okay, all plants in the game get -1/1. That's not too big of a deal to me, because that was a bonus card to begin with, you know? All right, show me a gravestone. Oh, look at this, this is a new legendary. Dynoroar, do 2 damage to a random plant or plant hero. That's not too bad. I mean, it's getting a -1/1, or -2 damage, yeah, okay. I guess I'll play you here. I mean, maybe I should have played this first, you know, see what kind of benefits. Like, I could actually win this very soon. I get another one, which is great, but not great enough. She probably has some wicked tricks. I can't imagine she has this many cards and no answer to her situation right now. Okay, she's gonna go ahead and play that over. That stinks, but she's not playing any new cards on that lane probably anytime soon. The problem is she's gonna start doing a lot of just, you know, on and off damage to me, which I don't like. Can we get a good bean card here? Oh no, goodbye. This is not bad, because this is gonna give me another bean. So it's gonna be a guaranteed 4 damage depending on what lands. But you know, who knows, I might get another one of these guys. We could win here depending on the circumstance. So, I'm gonna go ahead and, geez, that is scary though. That is so scary. So, really, if I'm winning this or not, probably depends on what happens here. So, I'll put that there. What do I get here? Please, 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 be something good. Ooh, that's both good and bad. Oh no. Oh, 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 here's my chance. Here's my chance. Please, something good. Please, something good. Ah, come on, I don't need that. I gotta get that out of my deck then. I can't have both. Oh, that is so stinking. But we could still win, depending on if he bounces to the left or the right. We could still win though. It's so close. Oh no. Oh no, this is giving me like a migraine. I'm so nervous. Oh no. Now we probably won't win, but we could. There is a possibility of winning here depending on what happens, depending on if this guy Dino Roars, like what he Dino Roars. Please Dino Roar the Walnut. Please Dino Roar the Walnut. Please Dino Roar the Walnut. Yes! Okay! Oh, we can win! We can win! We can win! We can win! No! No, don't do it! No! Oh, it's a tragedy! What do? I mean, I'm either gonna lose or I'm gonna lose. So let me put this here. Come on, give me something good, give me something good. No, that was out of order. That was out of order. No. There's no way she has a trick for this, right? She has 1 brains. Yes! What a game! Wow. I can't believe we just won that. I can't believe we won it. That was clutch. That was really as close as it gets. I mean, I know that Lima-Pleurodon wasn't shown off too much, but you can get the concept of Lima-Pleurodon. I mean, who knows, maybe I wouldn't have gotten that beanstalk if it wasn't for Lima-Pleurodon. There's usually a point where you can get like almost every card you draw is a beanstalk, and that's when it gets really good. I can't believe I won. I do have to tweak it a little bit though. Of course, you know, it's not really manageable to have both of these things. Well, one does destroy the gravestone and that's much more valuable. I'm looking to get more cards right now. So I'm trying to think. Because the problem is I do run into an issue where I run into too many high cost cards, stuff like 4 sun and over, that I'm trying to avoid. But at some point it gets hard to just simply do that with a bean deck. So I'm thinking like, I really have all the low cost beans I want in the setup. What could I add? I mean, I was thinking maybe more of this guy, but if I'm gonna add more of that guy, maybe I'll add one of Yoon, and then one of the normal navy bean, and hopefully that'll be enough of a combo to make this a little more balanced, right? Hopefully, maybe not, because I don't need a lot of navy beans. I just need 1 or 2. I already had like 2, and I felt like I was getting too much. We're definitely going against higher ranks right now, but I mean, I was at Taco League last rank, so I'm hoping, you know, I can climb up there pretty easily this time, but at the same time, I've just had no time to climb. Okay, so we get 2 Lima-Pleurodons to start things off. I'm definitely gonna reroll you. I don't need you until later. And really the only reason I have him is sort of for the jelly bean backup strat that I have going on with this. So, I got a couple possibilities here, very good possibilities, guy. I have 2 Lima-Pleurodons, I got the Admiral Navy Bean, and then most importantly, I have 2 cards here that will draw a card for me, which activates Lima-Pleurodon's effect. What do you know? So I'm thinking about what to do here. Oh, that is uncomfortably good. How much you wanna bet that right there is gonna be a sumo? How do I wanna do this then? If that's gonna be a sumo wrestler, yes, it probably will be. This is a pretty typical strat. He's gonna move the sumo, whatever's, you know, gets sumoed here. It's either gonna be A, moved in front of him or him. So this is sort of a lose-lose for me. And here's the thing, I have a set, basically, a set of either Lima-Pleurodon or the Admiral Navy Bean. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play that out, and I'll just tell him to pick his poison, you know? Yep, there it is. So what is he gonna do? He's probably just gonna put it in front of the sumo instead, which is fine by, or I could just, you know, forget that I don't have a brain. I completely forgot that could happen. Not the end of the world still. We could still make this work for sure. For now, I mean, what could I do? What could I do to make stuff happen here? Thinking. He's gonna get an extra 3 brains. Things might get a little uncomfortable for a little bit, but I think I can make it work. Cause I could put you here, that's gonna activate his shield, even if it, like, what could this be? If it's his signature, that's not the end of the world. I'd actually rather him use his signature on an Admiral where I don't even care about his base damage. He didn't, but I was hoping he'd fall into that trap. And then I'll put you here. This is gonna boost him to a 3, but we're gonna do 2 damage, or 4 damage for it. And we're gonna be able to damage him back down to 1 health. He's not gonna be able to take care of the walnut this turn. I don't see what could go wrong. I mean, he might have a engineer butt stomp, or he has that signature, which once again is a little stinky, but really I'm putting it there to stall out. I don't have any way to, like right now currently in my deck, I don't think I have any way to restore that damage, so that card's basically guaranteed to be taken out, but I have the ultimate stall out signature, so that's great right there. And I have a couple combos that could work very well here, and I'm trying to figure out which one is the best one. Okay, I think the best one to get the most out of this Lima-Pleurodon would be to put you here. That's already 1 damage taking care of this guy. He's gonna spawn a card, it's gonna be another Lima-Pleurodon. Then if I don't like somebody like this guy, and I want him out of here, even though he's not that big of a deal. Oh, wow, okay. That sort of stinks, but to be honest, he could have put it on a worse card. Then what do I want to do? Maybe I just want to focus full on taking him out. And then finally, we do this. This will draw me an extra card, which means 2 more beanstalks. And that's really good. I can't use them now, but that did give me a beanstalk, which is really good. Okay. My battery's almost dead. I hope I don't run out of battery before this episode ends. I don't think I will, though. So he's going back up to 12 health, but that's not a big deal. Because we'll be able to take care of half this guy's health right now and take care of the other half later. We could very easily make this work. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that is really good. Okay. I mean, he has plenty of brains. He could end up countering this, but I don't care. Like, I really don't care if he does, because I think we have so much opportunities to make things work here that I'll be able to do another 4 damage here in a moment because he has no more left. And then this is gonna activate 2 more beanstalks, and this is where things can get really scary with this bean deck, depending on how you play it, depending on how lucky you get with the draws, but that's really the thing, is that I'm trying to set up a deck where it doesn't matter if there's, you know, any lucky draws, because I should be able to get all the draws I need. Now, I'm not winning by any means, like, or at least I'm not making a obvious victory here. I could still definitely lose this, depending on what cards he might play. But we're still pretty early on in the game. You know, that's sort of the thing, having all these low cost cards, is you can get a lot of work done very soon. But at this point, I just need to play 1 more bean and I win. Guaranteed, guaranteed. So I think this is gonna be GG. We'll have to see what he gets. I don't think there's really anything. So I think I just won. Ah, he conceded, okay. Well, we won that one. 2 wins so far, this is great. I don't think I've like won a game in this series for like 3 episodes. My luck's turning around, but as I've already said in today's video, I wanna remind you guys, if you have any thoughts on Lima-Pleurodon, you can always let me know. Let me know some of your strategies. Do you think the strategy I'm using is any good? Do you think it can be tweaked at all? I'd love to hear, and also, which legendary card would you like me to show off next? I've shown off a couple. I've shown off Colonel Core, and I've shown off, what else? I've shown off the Valkyrie. I've shown off, what is, the Briar Rose. So I'm showing off more and more legendaries as we go on here. There are plenty base set, Galactic Gardens, and Colossal Fossils I need to show off. I should probably restore our tickets. If we're gonna be winning, I might as well get some easy tickets out of it, so let me go ahead and really quickly do that. I'd have to wait a half an hour, but you know, whatever. I'm almost there. I only need 1 more of that guy, and that'll be fun. I don't plan on showing him off. I don't really show off the event cards anymore just because I just don't have the time to, and nobody seems super interested in it. You know, I stopped doing it and nobody's really asked for me to start doing it again. I think a lot of people would rather me show off new cards, you know, in the form of the new legendaries, new spending sprees, that kind of stuff. So, more of that's coming soon. But let's go into probably our last round of the day, win or lose. We'll try to show off more Lima-Pleurodon, but I think you guys clearly get the idea now. It just works so well with Admiral. You can get some really good setups, especially by turn 2. Because if you have turn 2 and you have an Admiral and you have a Pleurodon, it's just like, which one are you gonna take out? As the enemy zombie, like if you don't have enough tricks to take both out, you're in a big pickle. So I'm gonna go ahead and refresh these 2. Not really what I wanted to see. Not really what I want to see, and this is where things get really scary. I probably should have refreshed this as well, just for the extra chance, but having a not good first turn, this could turn out pretty badly. I want to play this here, but it's 1 damage. And that's sort of the thing here. I don't care about taking some occasional 1 damages. That's really not gonna hurt me all that bad. And I got a lot of cards ready. What is 4? Yeah, 4 out of the 6 cards I have in, oh no, 5 out of the 6 cards I have in my hand right now will give me an additional card once I get the Lima-Pleurodon. Like they'll give me a card when I play them. So that right there could be 6 beanstalks. Actually, it would be 7 because this guy spawns in 2. So he has extra health now. It's gonna be a while before I do damage, but once I get this rolling is when things can get really good here. I could just make him waste that superpower. Now, if I have a jelly bean soon, I'm gonna be a little regretful of that, but it's not the end of the world. Jelly beans, well, we haven't even run into a jelly bean. Jelly beans are pretty good. Basically how they work is they're an evolution card, so they will get +1/1 whenever a card is bounced. Okay, he's back. Okay, what can I do here then? Now I can't just hold on to the idea of getting a Lima-Pleurodon forever, so I think I'm finally gonna pull out this. See what we get. Not bad, but not really what I wanted either. And then we'll go ahead and pull this out because it's gonna add, what, 4 beanstalks in my deck, which is really good. Really need some of that. I didn't even know I still had this guy. in my setup. Water Chestnut, I don't need him. I really don't think I need him. I might have to get him out of there. This is definitely seeming like it might be the most challenging battle yet, but at the same time, we've only lost 3 health. Good. Now this guy, he has started tricks. This gives +1/1 if there's, so he's gonna go to a 4-2 next time. So I'm gonna have to get some work done here, but we certainly can get some work done here. Trying to find out what the best opportunity is, because I could just play Yoon and then play Yoon and get some extra stuff for it, or I could play him and get the same thing, but I won't have that 1 sun left over. And he has 1 brain left for tricks, but I don't think he's gonna play anything. Now this guy right here, this is the bonus track Buckethead. Plants can't do bonus attacks. I didn't plan on it. I don't have anything that's really bonus attack focus. So that, even though there are 2 next door to him, it only counts 1 of them. But we're getting a lot of easy shield build up here. Okay, I'll hold on to that for next time. Okay, so he's almost done. Totally taken out. Ooh, and we get another one. Oh, this is where Opportunity Street, or Opportunity knocks on our door. I don't know what happened. Oh, I don't know why I'm adding street to that. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. Oh, this is bad though. This actually is not so pretty. Trying to think about what I should do about this one. I think the best opportunity I could take is, yeah, I could put the water chestnut, but this will cost the same amount and give me some more potential beanstalks, which will be good. It's also a bean itself, so it'll give this guy a plus, 1/1. Then I could play you as well, and I think that might be the best bet. But should I play you here? Yeah, I don't want him taken out this turn. That guy's actually really shaking up my strategy. The only problem I don't like now is that I'm at max cards in my hand, which means if I don't, yeah, if I don't figure this out soon, that's gonna be a big problem. Okay, but now we can actually do damage to him, finally. Yada da do do do, yada da 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 do do do. Okay, that's not fun, but it's also not the end of the world. Okay, this is getting real scary. I didn't get to draw a card that turn, but I still have plenty of possibilities here, because this is gonna make him a 5/5. He's definitely gonna get taken out this turn. We're gonna go ahead and play the water chestnut here. And then I could just defend, but I can't focus. I mean, we already have gotten as many beanstalks that are gonna help, Do that. That's gonna make everybody here super buff. Even if the Smash has a signature here, I don't think he could pull a win out of this. Yeah, he can't. Okay, so things are looking good. We're gonna get rid of this ferocious Gargantua that's making things really difficult for me. There you go. Now the problem is that we will lose our Lima-Pleurodon. The game's really lagging out. Oh yeah, and he has Frenzy. That is scary right there. That could actually lead to some very bad things. But we get a Bouncing Bean. This is where things work out. Yes, okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Backup strat, Bouncing Bean. I'm not afraid of you, even though you'll constantly be being played for the rest of the game. That's not a big deal because you cost so gosh darn much. So what I do is I play a normal 1/1 bean. This is where this backup strat works out really well. Do that, because that's gonna give him a +1/1. Of course, it's gonna give these 2 guys a +1/1 as well. Who do I want to not die here? I want you not to take any damage. And then I have enough for one more thing. I think it just has to be this little bean dude right here, taking a hit for the team. But if I wanna go above and beyond, get a little extra done here, let's make sure you survive as long as you possibly can. Nice, okay. Astro Shroom ain't too bad. We're turning this around right now. So this is where this card actually comes in handy as well, is not only would it draw a card for Lima-Pleurodon, but it also works into my backup strat for the bean here, the jelly bean, because it bounces, and bouncing gives him +1/1. And he's also an evolution card, so since I played him over a bean, he immediately bounces a zombie. If I just played him normally, that wouldn't have happened. So good stuff right there, I'm really happy with that. I'm probably not gonna play this Astro Shroom unless it's sort of like a sacrifice, which I might end up sacrificing, depends. Okay, so he's gonna play a Garg, and him. These cards really aren't scary to me anymore, that's great. Ooh, we are on, like we have plenty of opportunities here. Okay, so there is our bean friend. Should I play him now? Probably not. If anything, I should play you. Oh, wait. Maybe I should play you. Oh, I can't. Well, then who has the team up here? You have the team up. Yeah, okay, because you were, okay, I see. Let's spawn that in. Let's see what we get here. Nice, another one. So I could just go ahead and do this so I can get an extra card. That'll be good. And then we get another one. Cool, cool, cool. So we got some crazy strong cards. He has 0 brains, which means he's definitely not gonna pull out a trick here. We're gonna be able to clear out the field this turn. So at this point, you know, if I was on zombie team, I'd be worried about a Doom Shroom. I'm almost worried, you know, if he does pull out what the last round did, which the Zombot 9000, if he does find a way to destroy all my plants, that could put me in a bad situation. But at this point, we have a deck so full. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Yeah, not happening. I'm gonna make sure he's gonna destroy a plant here. Actually, he's not, because it wasn't an evolution. I can't play anything this turn. That's okay. What is gonna happen here? I'm probably gonna hit him. It's gonna activate his signature. Well, actually, does it activate shield still? Wow, that's sort of bogus. I don't like how it activates shield still. Oh, it was a heal though. Okay, that's not a big deal. I'm not worried about that at all. Because I could still one hit him here, technically, if this guy wasn't here. Okay, not a sweat. Okay, that's decent. Then what do I wanna do here? I got a couple options, but I think the best one would probably be just to put you here so I can get an extra card. That's always fun. It's gonna be another one, perfect. And then I don't want him to die, right? So we're gonna go ahead and play you here. And that's also gonna give this bean counter an extra amount of health so that he doesn't get taken out. So we could win right here. If this Navy Bean is actually able to land his shot, we won. So he might have a signature, he might have something. Plan should get -1/1. That doesn't matter because it's still gonna take him out. So boom. Yeah, we just won. Awesome, I think we won. We won 3 for 3. That's very good. So, and here we go, here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. 3 wins, 0 losses. That is quite the episode. This is why I really like this deck. This is probably one of my favorite plant decks. You know what? Yeah, this is my favorite plant deck. Overall of them, my favorite. My favorite deck in general, I don't know. The Smasher's Pet deck, especially with how I have it set up, is pretty darn nice as well. But yeah, that is the Lima-Pleurodon. All those beanstalks were mostly because of her, and of course, the other Magic Beans card. But it's that combination that makes it so incredibly strong. I wanna hear your thoughts on it. Do you think my deck is any good? Do you think it would, you know, keep up with Taco and Rainbow League? I'd love to hear. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. If you watch this part of the video, make sure you comment Pleurodon Zebra so now you've watched to the end and that you are a Zebratastic viewer. Check out more episodes like this one on your screen right now or by subscribing to join the Zebra Herd. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.